everything, and soft enough to understand everyone. It is indeed a high blessing to be the first and last to witness the beginning and end of life. In ancient times, the hospitals were horribly dirty places, and the sick were looked after at home, and girls were not preferred to take care of men. One who gives care, who looks down socially. Here the sick was still choosing Irish superstitions, religions, and magic. People used to believe on tantrics much more than the healthcare facilities. During this dark period of nursing, on 12th of May 1820, a baby girl was born in a small town called Florence in Italy. She was the daughter of well-to-do English parents, and they wanted her to become a socialite, but she preferred to avoid it. Florence was active in philanthropy, ministering the sick and poor in the village near her. From a very young age, she determined to pursue her true calling. Nightingale approached her parents and told them about her ambition to become a nurse. They were not pleased and discouraged her in many ways.
After much of the struggles with her family, Nightingale enrolled herself as a nursing student in Lutheran Hospital, Germany in the 1844. She returned to London after her studies and took a nursing job in Middlesex Hospital, London. She was highly dedicated and impressive enough in performance. In October 1853, the Crimean War broke out between England and Russia, which caused massive casualty and injury to the soldiers. Injured soldiers were taken to various base military camps, but England's president approved about the neglect of their injured soldiers. Nightingale received a letter from the Secretary of War in later 1854, instructed to organize the corps of nurses to take care of the sick and fallen soldiers in the war side. Nightingale rose to her calling and assembled a team of 54 nurses and sailed with them in Turkey, where her duty was assigned. In Turkey, she was shocked to see the overcrowded and hygienic hospitals.
This is so dating, separated with the land. It's a hospital, not a camp, separated with the land. So sweep the floors and change the beds, bandage broken arms and legs. Nursing is an art, my friend. Nursing care was never, never end. This place is so dirty and dumb, said the lady with the lamp. It's a hospital, not a camp, said the lady with the lamp. So wash the blankets, rub the walls, leave an occasion calls. Nursing is an art, my friend. Nursing care was never, never end. Yes, she was Florence Nightingale, though was determined not to fail. Nursing is an art, my friend. Nursing care was never, ever end. Nursing care was never, ever end.
Her effort and knowledge brought down the death toll of the wounded soldiers by 2 out of 3. When she was back to London, she was met with the hero's welcome, and the Queen rewarded her work by presenting her an engraving brooch that later came to be known as the Nightingale's Jewel. She was also given cash reward of $215,000. She decided to use the reward money to further her cause. In 1860, she founded the establishment of St. Thomas Hospital, and with it she started the first training school for nurses named as Nightingale Training School. Thereafter, Nightingale became a figure of public admiration. Young women aspired to be like her, and women of upper classes started enrolling at the training school thanks to the evolution of the nursing profession is that nurses now have a broad scope of duties. No longer is nursing solely considered caretaking. According to the International Council of Nurses, modern nursing is a mix of knowledge, judgment, and also skill. Nurse practitioners in particular can often many of the same services as physicians. This type of advanced practice registered nursing began in 1965. As a result, an expanded nursing profession in which nurse practitioners could help doctors diagnose and treat common illness. Let us see the expanded roles of nurses. Nurse practitioner. The nurse practitioner can be authorized to perform the following expanded role-related functions: make health assessment, order laboratory tests, identify health problems, prescribe medicines, and also maintain appropriate records. Adult nurse practitioner. Areas of study to an adult nurse practitioner: primary care for adult, advanced health assessments, theory and research applications, advanced physiology or pathophysiology, and also advanced pharmacology. Pediatric nurse practitioner. The pediatric nurses perform physical exams, diagnose injuries and many common illness, and have a training to provide the treatment procedures, therapies, and medications necessary for the child. Psychiatric nurse practitioner. The psychiatric nurse practitioners must be registered nurses. Also need specific additional training in psychological therapies, building a therapeutic alliance, dealing with challenging behavior, and the administration of psychiatric medications. This may be achieved through elective classes, continuing education, or clinical studies. Woman health nurse practitioner. A woman health nurse practitioner is a registered nurse who has advanced education and clinical experiences in women's health care. As a specialist in woman health nurse practitioner, comprehensive health care to women throughout the lifespan with an emphasis on reproductive and gynecology health needs. Public health nurse. The public health nurse tries to promote prevention over treatment by correcting poor health practices and maintaining a safe home or work environment. Patient lowers risks to their health and require fewer visits to healthcare facilities. Nurse anesthetist. A certified registered nurse anesthetist is an advanced practice registered nurse who has acquired graduate level education and who specializes in administration of anesthesia. Military nurse. Most professional militaries employ specialized military nurses or nursing sisters. They are often organized as a distinct nurses corps. Florence Nightingale formed the first nucleus of a recognized nursing service for British Army during the Crimean War in 1854. Sports nurse. Sports medicine nurses help physicians take care of sport peoples ranging from professional athletes to youth players. The medical professionals take care of sports people experiencing musculoskeletal injuries such as muscle strains, torn ligament, dislocations, joint strains, and bone fractures. Nurse informatics specialist. Nursing informatics are specialists within the nursing profession that combine their nursing skills with their knowledge of computer science. They work with data collecting, organizing, and interpreting it in order to make patient care more efficient and higher quality. Every May 12, the anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth. International Council of Nurses commemorate this important day each year with the production and distribution of the International Nurses Day resources and evidences. The theme for the 2023 resource is Improper health for all will be at the center of the year in the National Nurses Day. Once again, Happy Nurses Day to all of you.